Hi, this is Judah Hirsch, CEO of Salarium, and thank you for joining us today. I'd like to give you some instructions on how to set up and provision your first Salarium account. When setting up your company, you'll be instantly brought to the demo page. Once validating your email address and activating your account, you can now set up your own company. Simply go to the top right corner of the demo page, we'll ask you to set up your company here, click on the link, and start to place in your company's name. The first question that I'll ask you is your business name, and this is the official business name of the company, which is registered on its SEC documents or any of its official DTI registrations. And so we'll put in here Salarium Demo Company, Inc. The next field is asking for the trade name. Now this is the name that will be used throughout your account and can be a simpler version of the company name. So we might put here Salarium Demo. The address, of course, is very self-explanatory. What is the address of the company? For the country, you can select any country, although the tax information that we have currently available with the software is only applicable to the Philippines. However, more countries will follow soon. You can select your company's logo. We'll use the default one, which will be Salarium's default logo. Then, of course, you can finish the rest of it. The next question it will ask you is the organization type. Most companies are private organizations, although if you are a nonprofit or a government, you can also select this field. You can put in the company's website information. And of course, the email information at the company as well. And contact details of the company. That's it. The company has now been set up. The next thing that we're going to do is start to provision the rest of the company details. So I'll start first with the government registration information. Again, this is only applicable in the Philippines. So click Add and select the business categories, which is regular household, and place in the tax identification number. Use any dashes that are used along with your government forms. Again, the SSS number, and HDMF. PhilHealth. Add. You can now add any locations and offices that you might have in your organization. So if you're not really a multi-location office, it doesn't really matter that much, but you can put main office. Add a description. This is where you'll put in the company's bank information that will be used for creating the bank advice or the bank debit instruction for the company. So I have a list of all of the banks in the Philippines. Let's use Banco de Oro. Say branch, account number, again, just do some account type. Company contacts. Now these are going to be the individuals that will be used for signing the government forms, like the BIR forms or the SSS forms. And so typically it should be probably your HR or operations manager, but it can be any position that you've created from the positions tab. Put myself here. And lastly, for the company settings, you can create the cost center. The cost center is a different type of grouping that you can put to individual employees. Every employee can be in a specific cost center, and this can be used later for defining specialized reports if you want to see the profit and loss of a specific cost center or the hours worked of a specific cost center. It's another filtering mechanism. So great. permissions. These are really user-defined categories, so whatever is going to be most helpful to you. The next section that we're going to take care of in the settings, setting up your initial company, is the organization settings, where we'll define the departments, positions, ranks, and other various items. Thank you for joining me today, and please look for our next video in provisioning your company.